Bareburger. Wow. I may do a lot of shows, but I've never done a show under a stuffed bear head, so this is new. And it's a pretty momentous thing for me, you know? But this has been a pretty momentous year, all things considered. Earlier this year, I turned 50. Thank you for cheering the fact that I've just become a senior citizen. And you know, the thing is it's not normally that bad. Except, the problem is, I'm hurting all the time. Like, recently I was at home and I heard myself masturbating. Yeah, it's about as bad as it sounds. And the thing is that the session at the time that I was enjoying myself wasn't really going that well, frankly, because I was watching this video, and there's this woman on the screen who's obviously half my age, and she's playing somebody's mom. So it wasn't a joyous experience. But overall, it hasn't been that bad for me, except the fact that Facebook has been fucking with me on the subject recently. You know, I opened up my phone, started flipping through my timeline, and I found the cheerleader that I had the hugest crush on in high school, and she's a grandmother. Oh, it gets worse, actually. On my literal 50th birthday, I open up my Facebook, and the very first ad on my Facebook is for Our Time 50+ dating. Which pissed me off at first, to be honest, but then after a while I realized that this is the last time in my life that I can go and join a dating site and be the hot young guy.
Yeah, do it.
Exactly, I get it. But the thing is, I don't help myself because one of my other hobbies, in addition to doing comedy, is that I do go to a lot of burlesque shows.
Woo!
And the thing is I love it, and the performers are wonderful, but some of those girls are young. They're like, I should be wearing a raincoat and offering them candy young. You know, I'll give you an example. I was talking to one of the performers, and we were bonding over the fact that we went to the same college, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. And the thing is, she asked me, so when did you graduate? And for some reason, I decided to be honest and told her before you were born. Oh, it gets worse. But she was nice about it. She's like, you don't look as that old. No way, how old are you? So again, for some reason, I decided to be honest about this and told her my true age. I'm 50. And so then she decided to be honest with me and looks at me and says, you know, my mom and dad are both 48.
Oh.
Yeah, I gave up at that point. And it ended well. One of the interesting things about burlesque as a hobby is that you start to associate certain music with certain performers, no matter where you hear it. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm watching TV and this commercial where Candy Crush comes on, and I'm looking at, I'm hearing it, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, that's Harley Quinn song. It should not be on a Candy Crush commercial. But then, I went to my friend's bachelor party a couple months ago. This is a bad case of this. And then, of course, my friends are all young, so they wanted to go to a strip club. And they're all excited. They're like, naked girls, naked girls. And all I can think about is that Valerie on stage number 3 does not know the choreography to Uptown Funk. Okay, something I've noticed about the English language is there's some parts that are just innately sexist, and no one realizes it. Like, for example, if there's a blonde woman who says something silly, you'll say something like she's a dumb blonde or she's having a blonde moment. But if a guy with blonde hair does something silly or says stupid shit, you elect him president. Thank you. Thank you for clapping that joke I feel really bad about telling. It's kind of cheap, but I'll take it. I'm looking around this room right now, and I'm reasonably certain I'm not the only person in here that smokes weed. All right, I'm going to have y'all give me the high sign. I'm going to ask you a question, sir. Have you ever gotten so high that you leave your car in a parking lot with the engine on and the lights on, and then went to a Laker game?
Yeah. No.
Bullshit. Then you're not doing it right. But seriously, weed is like God's greatest creation. His creation shit was on point that day. And I really recently figured out that God had to have created weed on the end of the 6th day because he wanted to chill on the 7th day.
Yeah.
Saw this online recently. They're apparently making in like Denmark or something the most realistic sex robot ever. It's going to react, and it's like not only just like going to be sexual and all that, but it's going to react like a real human being. And I don't know if I would want that much realism in my sex toys. You know, because frankly, I know if I bought one, what would happen is after a couple days, the robot would tell me they just want to be friends and spend all their time bitching about how my Xbox never returns their calls. You know, I did a show recently, and this old guy came up to me and said he liked my act. He says, you know, you really shouldn't swear so much. You shouldn't use all those 4-letter words. And I was like, I don't get that, because like, fuck is one of the best words ever. Seriously, it's so fucking versatile. You see what I'm saying? It's so versatile. It's like a noun, an adjective, an adverb. It's like everything. Y'all want to hear a really shitty 4-letter word? Nice. Nice is the worst fucking word in the English language. Seriously, I would rather be told I'm a fucking piece of shit than have some woman tell me that I'm nice. And before you dismiss that as me being a bitter single guy, which isn't entirely untrue, I'm gonna ask the ladies this that are thinking that if you went out on a date and you got all dressed up, you got a new hairdo, you got a great dress, you're all excited, you walk up to your man, and you said, yeah, you look nice. She just shook her head. Y'all would be pissed, right? So it's not just guys that hate the word nice. So that's a 4-letter word I think we need to get rid of. That one is safe. Had an epiphany recently. I was thinking about life and I came up to an epiphany. Fuck fortune cookies. Seriously, they are nothing but foul-tasting, false promise-making pieces of shit. I mean, these things have been promising me love and happiness and success since I was like 10 years old. And here I am, quite a bit older than 10, and none of that shit's happened for me yet.
Right?
Right. I'm a Bareburger under the stuffed bear. But what I think somebody's got to do, not for this stuffed bear. What I think somebody's got to do is come up with honest fortune cookies. You know, say shit like, dude, you know that promotion you're waiting on? So not gonna happen. Or bitch, you can't change him.
Right.
He's going to stay a douchebag. You know, information people can use. Now, I have, unfortunately, as you can tell from the last joke, I have known a lot of women that have dated douchebags. And I've come to the conclusion there are 3 essential types of douchebags. Douchebag number 1 is superior douchebag. He's got a better job than you, he's richer than you, he's smarter than you, and has no problems telling you he's completely fucking better than you. The second douchebag is the most common, the ever popular bad boy douchebag. Now, I'm reasonably certain I don't have to describe a bad boy douchebag to anybody in this room, especially the ladies, because odds are one or more of you is in love with one right now. But the third is the worst. The type 3 douchebag is the absolute worst. This is a guy that has achieved such a high level of douchebaggery, you just want to punch him when you see him. And now usually at this point, the guys in the crowd are either laughing or shaking their heads ruefully. And if you're not doing either of those things, odds are you are a type 3 douchebag. And we're going to want to punch you later. Now, I'm going to be honest though, I don't blame ladies for the fact that they tend to date douchebags on occasion. I blame society. Because society has taught ladies from a young age that the best guy to get is the one that's hardest to get. And most of all, I blame the Disney princesses. I mean, seriously, the first 5 movies of those movies are the same fucking movie. Feisty young princess being raised by a single dad, because apparently mommies don't exist in the Disney cinematic universe. Tries to get back at daddy by dating the absolute worst person possible. I'll give you an example. Ariel, Little Mermaid, right? Ariel literally sells her soul to the devil just to hook up with some hot guy she saw at the beach. Pocahontas falls in love with the leader of an army that came to her land for the express purpose of cultural genocide. And I'm sorry, jumping off a really high waterfall with a cool Vanessa Williams song in the background does not excuse how fucked up that story is. And then there's Belle. Every girl likes Belle. She's smart, she's feisty, she reads books and shit. She also throws away her perfectly serviceable, albeit pompous fiance, to fall in love with her kidnapper, who treats her like shit for half of the movie, and then uses his magical silverware to seduce her. And these are role models. Now, I think I spent most of this set kind of bagging on girls, and I really shouldn't. You know, and I really think that everything between men and women comes down to one essential conflict, and it's this. There are men who love big butts who cannot lie. And you cannot trust a big butt to smile, because that girl may well be poison. Life in microcosm, people, life in microcosm. I'm David Tillinger, thank you for listening.